Ahoy hoy YouTube, my name is Brandon and I post gaming videos on TYT Gaming and my personal channel TBS. As you likely read in the title, PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale has had a massive leak over its beta, leading our proud internet warriors to figuring out the game's secrets before it even comes out. So credit goes to GameFAQs, Reddit, NeoGAF for uncovering everything for us. I should say quickly that as I'm recording this video, it's Sunday, July 29th, so things are subject to change, maybe daily or weekly, but the knowledge I have right now is as current as it can be. Let's get the big one out of the way. Bam! This is the entire roster according to the leak. There may be more characters on the way via DLC, but here's the list according to the beta. And of course, this list was brought to you by IGN, who nicely organized this for our consumption. A few characters we already knew, but Raiden, the guy from Medieval, Hayachi from Tekken, Parappa the Rapper are all standouts to me. Dante, I think, will likely be the new rebooted Dante, so if you don't like him, if you do like him, that's what you have to deal with. I've also heard rumors that Lightning from Final Fantasy 13 will be in this game, but there's no proof out yet, so take that rumor with a grain of salt. I'm actually kind of impressed by this roster, and more on that later. What do you mean, Brandon? There's more? Bam! If you recall from Super Smash Bros., there's certain items or power-ups that come with Nintendo lore, and this game has its own power-ups from the PlayStation lore. For example, an axe from Mark of Cry, a beam from Wipeout, the railgun from Metal Gear Solid 4, monkeys from Ape Escape, and of course that's not all, there's more. Bam! So what you're seeing right now is a bunch of the leaked modes. I really like them actually. I think fighting games live and die by variety nowadays. The idea of the free roam, we can probably see that right there. It sounds pretty awesome and it sounds interesting to me. I kind of think of it like Crash Team Racing, free roam if anyone remembers that, where you go stage to stage and if you want to do another race you enter one stage. Or in this case it'll be fighting stages, something like that maybe, I don't know. And of course the last thing that was leaked was a bunch of the stages. I actually like the attention to detail when it comes to these stages. One of the few things as a developer that you have complete control over is designing your backgrounds. Especially for a fighting game, this is more true. Design them any way you want. So if you want a dark, war-torn area, here it is. If you want bright, happy areas, we've got that too. What takes a lot more work is fixing overpowered characters and exploits. This requires a lot more testing, patching, etc. So designing backgrounds, you gotta do pretty flawlessly. Because that's the one thing I can fault you for, and that's the one thing you do control. So what do I think about all these leaks? I was never really truly skeptical about this game. I think it'll sell really well. The only way to really fail at a Super Sony Brothers game is to make it hollow and have no connections to the PlayStation universe. The goal here isn't just to sell copies of this game, it's to expand the Sony brand to bring awareness up. So let's say you see, I don't know, the Ratchet & Clank HD collection. You'll say, hey, I remember those guys from the fighting game. Let's go check them out. That's why Super Smash Bros. Was ingenious. It's sort of like the Avengers, where if you separate everyone, they're kind of okay. No one really cares about Hawkeye or Black Widow, but suddenly when you team them up with an Iron Man or Captain America, you might want to pick up their comics. So the question of the day, are you sold on PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale? What does this game need to add for you to consider purchasing it? Put in your comments below, and as always everyone, you're watching TYT Gaming, hosted by Brandon.